Crossing live to our girl Kuhle, who's at the Nelson Mandela Sanctuary in Johannesburg, diving into one of Tata Madiba's favorite dishes, a delicious oxtail, true heritage of South Africa.
Good morning, goeiemôre. Molweni nonke ndiyathemba namhlanje nivuke niziva kamnandi. It's a beautiful Heritage Monday here at Mandela Sanctuary, coming to you live with a very special person, Tata Madiba, special chef of 22 years. Mamela, we are in the kitchen, so a lot is going on because abantu apho are here to enjoy Mandela Sanctuary as well. Mama Solisando Yiya is here to walk us through some of Tata Madiba's favorite recipes from her cookbook, Made with Love. Mama Solisa, very good morning.
Thank you. Good morning, and I'm happy to have you at Central Mandela. You are welcome at my place today, not welcoming me in your place.
Oh, that's true, actually.
Thank you.
It's honestly a pleasure to be here with you. You're about to walk us through some of the recipes that Tata Madiba used to enjoy. But before we get into that, please tell us about your book, Made with Love.
Made with Love,
yes.
Indeed. That book is an answer from my first book, which is Ukutya Kwasekhaya, and that Ukutya Kwasekhaya is made with love. And then the journey has taken me back to where I started my journey with Tata, and it was all about food, because my first interview with him, it was, do you think we can cook our own home food? And that's the reason why I had to continue with this book, and beginning it here and ending it here.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank
the
you.
first recipe that you're going to take us through is the oxtail. Did he enjoy eating the oxtail?
Very much. And so much that in a week, if I don't cook oxtail, he will be asking me, why are you not feeding me well? And he will call people just to come and to be invited so that I can cook the dish, because he wants them to taste the Ukutya Kwasekhaya.
Well.
Yes, thank
I'm
you.
so happy that we are here to get the first-hand experience on how you make it. Walk us through the ingredients that we have here in the kitchen.
Okay, here in front of me, I've got oxtail, 1 kilo of oxtail, and I have salt. I've got pepper, I've got paprika, I've got onion powder, I've got onion, which is chopped what do you mean?
So we've got chopped onions.
Chopped onions, tomato chopped and roughly chopped, that's what I wanted to say. And I have tomato puree, and I have my herbs. This is rosemary, all together coming inside. And I'm got the leeks, and I have to start with my trimming, because Tata never wanted to see oil in his food.
Are you
so
serious?
I have, seriously, if you don't want to put him off with food, just make sure that there is no oil.
Okay.
So I just trim all the excess fat from the oxtail, making sure that there's only meat, and then if there's excess fat, then I will drain it off when I'm done cooking it. As you can see that I'm draining it off. And then I will be doing this, and when I'm finished with this, I will carry on with my...
What's another trick of cooking a delicious, falling off the bone kind of oxtail stew?
Wow, I will say it was nice, because when I look at him every time eating this and enjoying this and making people to enjoy this, it's the way of how he used to eat it. He never used his fork and knife, but he will use his fingers to eat it with, and then he did never made him feel bad about it, because that's how he enjoyed it. This is how I enjoyed it myself, because I know at home when we grew up, this is all what they said, this meat is for all the elders, not the young ones. So yes. I'm going through with my salt.
Okay, we're going in with the salt. So all the other ingredients, the chopped ingredients, the spices are going in at the same time?
No, I'll put my oxtail in the oven, and when it's braised enough, then I will go with the other vegetable ingredients on top.
Oh, I see. And how long would you put the oxtail in the oven for?
For 1.5 hours without all the vegetable ingredients, 1.5 hours, and then with all of it, it will be 2 hours or 15 minutes. It depends how thick and how strong is the oxtail.
Oh, I see. So we're putting in the salt and the pepper, all the spices right now. We put it in the oven for 1 hour and a half.
Yes.
And then you will put in the rest of the other ingredients.
Right at the end of the...
So you did say that we can find this recipe. It's Made with Love, your second cookbook.
My second cookbook.
I have to ask, Mama, how did you meet Tata Madiba?
I met Tata in 1992, and it was all because of my friend, a friend who trusted me and trusted my cooking, Gloria. We are coming together from Eastern Cape, and she's the one who introduced me to Tata, and I didn't know. Even coming to meet Tata in this house, I didn't know that I was meeting Tata. I was taken to Shell House to the headquarters of ANC. Well, I thought I was going to meet Gloria there, but then somebody else came to pick me up and took me to the offices. When I got there, I was so intimidated when I found the boardroom full of men with black and white suits, and I was asking myself, where is Gloria? And I didn't know that I was coming for. Can I just take this inside?
Yes, please. Don't worry. So we are putting the oxtail in the oven for 1.5 hours.
Yes. So I came here, this guy drove me after the intimidation, and I got the answers right. I think I got the answers what they were looking for, because I told them that I was not hunting for any job. Yes. Because they said to me, what if you can get a job and to cook for an icon? My answer was, I'm not hunting for a job, and I wasn't hunting for any job. So they said to me, okay, if there's a better offer and you are cooking for this icon, be it a South African or an international one. So I said, if there's a better offer, I'll take it. Yes. So they took me to this house. After that question, they put their pens down. I came to this house. When I met Tata, it was in his lounge. Now we are calling it Dalibunga here in the house. So when I saw him, it was through glass doors, and I couldn't move. I was stunned. I was shaking. I was shivering. I didn't know what to do. So he looked at me from those glass doors, and this guy was assuring me, but he stood up, Tata being Tata. He stood up and he opened the door, and he just raised his hand for me, and then he greeted me. I was still shaking, but for him to make me feel comfortable, he just said to me, do you know this man? And that's when I felt comfortable. I said, yes, Tata, I know him. He said, where do you know him from? I said, from TV, from radio, from the newspaper. I said, then this is the man. Don't worry about this. Come and sit with me. Then he asked me, I was told that you are a great cook. Yes. Do you think you can cook our home food? I didn't hesitate, because immediately when I saw him, I said, this is the icon I was told about. So I won't hesitate. I just said, yes, Tata.
I've got chills all over my body, Mama, and I'm so excited that we get to continue this conversation a little later on. But I just want to ask if we have the oxtail ready. It's not one about injani after a few hours in the oven.
Okay, I'll do that. Let me just wash my hands.
Listen, you have the opportunity of walking away with Uma Mukoli's cookbook made with love. It's simple. Go to our competition post on Expresso Facebook page and comment telling us what is the one dish that you make with love for your family and friends. The competition closes tonight at midnight. T's and C's do reply and can be found on expressoshow.com. Just look at this. It looks absolutely succulent and beautiful. And how long did it take for you to cook it and for it to come out like this?
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours in totality.
Yes.
And then you would serve this with umusho?
I will serve this with umusho, and that is what he loved to eat it with. Oh. Every time he wants oxtail, I should know that it's accompanied by umusho. Yes.
I'm pretty sure you're all jealous of me, because I will have the opportunity of tasting how Tatumadima used to enjoy his oxtail. Do not go anywhere. There's more culinary inspiration shortly with Uma Mukoli.
Thank you.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. We are coming to you live from Mandela Sanctuary this morning with Uma Mukoli, who's here walking us through some incredible recipes straight from her cookbook, Made with Love, some of Tatu Madiba's favorite dishes. And we have had the pleasure of walking you through how to make a delicious oxtail this morning. As you can see, the final product looks absolutely divine. Mama, so that I can taste.
Oh, yes.
How delicious it is.
You can have the spoon.
Thank you so much. But for now, if you would like to get your hands on this recipe, 50 recipes in the book, Made with Love. It's honestly very simple. Simply go to the Expresso Show Facebook page and comment on the competition post telling us which dish you make with love for your friends and family, and use the hashtag Made with Love. The competition closes at midnight. T's and C's do apply and can be found on expressoshow.com. Oh, listen, I want every single Captain.
Yes, you can take it. Now you are becoming one of his friends. Comrade Katrada, he will always take this and take it home.
100%.
He wanted to have a patkos, as he could tell me that. Can I have a patkos?
100%, Mama, and I understand why. It's delicious, it's flavorful. It feels like a hug from inside. Mama, Made with Love, because I need to know exactly how you made this delicious oxtail with stunted beans. We'll come back with more culinary inspiration a little bit later on. But right now, though, it's time for the news, your 8 o'clock news with Grain. Back to you guys in studio.